At a recent Senate Finance Committee hearing on Bitcoin, Senator Daines questioned Lawrence Zlatkin, Vice President of Tax at Coinbase, about potential consequences if the U.S. fails to establish clear tax regulations for cryptocurrency. Listen to Zlatkin's expert testimony right here.
Mr. Zlatkin, what are the risks to U.S. leadership in the digital asset space if we don't provide tax clarity?
Thank you, Senator. There are a number of rules today that, or lack of clarity, that shifts investment outside the United States. I'll give you two examples. One is we don't have clear rules on sourcing. Sourcing is determinative as to whether withholding tax apply to investors. Investors outside the United States don't know whether the source rules for staking or for digital asset lending are treated as foreign and domestic. I think we should implement a rule that we've recommended, which is that if you're a foreign person, it should be sourced according to foreign, and therefore you're not subject to withholding tax. Again, that lack of clarity shifts investments. People just don't do it. If you have a choice, you'll invest outside the United States.
And where would that investment go if this lack of staking clarity? Where's it going?
It goes, thank you, Senator. It goes to validators outside, for staking, validators outside the United States. For lending, it would go to counterparties that are non-American. Another example is asset management. We have the strongest asset management framework and system. New York is legendary for that. We've developed rules that encourage foreign investment into the United States. I think we made reference, my colleagues made a reference to that as well. We do not have a clear rule about the treatment of, we know securities and commodities are eligible for this exemption, so that if you use a U.S. asset manager, you're not subject to U.S. tax, but that's not true for digital assets. So I would strongly encourage this committee to consider legislation that would expand that to include digital assets, so that it's made clear that digital asset trading, lending through a U.S. asset manager is exempt from U.S. tax, similar to other asset classes.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.